Hello students, I hope you have enjoyed the last video of lesson number 1 and read the text also. Today we are going to begin with the second lesson, Rishi Durvasa and the Seer. It is the story of Rishi Durvasa. Seer means a kind person or a sage. One day it was a beautiful summer day up by the riverside of Devika. Gentle breeze was playing with the branches of trees, and the air was filled with the sweet aroma of the new blossoms on the plants and the trees. Cuckoo is singing and birds are chirping around. And unmindful of all these things, a seer was sitting there in deep meditation. At the same time, a very great renowned sage, Rishi Durvasa, happened to come upon that place. Mesmerized with the beauty and serenity of the place, he decided to stop there for a while. He took a dip in the soothing cold water of Devika and then sat down for his prayers. Rishi Durvasa was well known for his short temper. He had gained control over all his ills except his short temper. His another but lesser known vice was that he had no control over his hunger. When he was hungry, he needed food immediately and of course of his choice. After Rishi Durvasa performed his prayers, he felt irresistible hunger pangs and he looked around and saw that a few feet from him a seer was meditating. He went to the seer and asked him for food. The seer stood up, bowed him, and wished him. With his folded hands, he was standing in front of Rishi Durvasa. He said, "It is my privilege, Maharshi. Say, what can I do for you?" Durvasa said that I was on my way to attend some religious function, but the beauty of this place made me stop here. Now I am feeling very hungry. Please get me something to eat. The food must consist of oat, wheat, and rice. At the moment, the seer had nothing to offer. He said, "You just wait here, Maharshi. I will arrange something for you. Since we are in the midst of forest, let me give some time. I'll arrange something for you." Saying this, he went into the dense forest to arrange food for the meal. In the forest, he came across the goddesses of the forest. He went to them and narrated the whole incident and requested them to help him. The goddesses prepared the food as per the description of the seer. Thereafter, he took the pure vegetarian food to the great Rishi. Rishi was satisfied with the food and his hunger was no more now. He was impressed by the devotion of the seer. Rishi Durvasa sprinkled holy water on the seer and said that from now onwards you will be known as Satyapta Rishi, the one who always speaks the truth. Even the Lord Indra and Lord Vishnu test you. You will not steer or stagger from the truth. Here, stagger means to move away, means you will not move away from the truth, whomsoever will come in front of you. After bestowing the boon, the Rishi left the seer standing mesmerized. Time has passed and Satyapta Rishi became famous for his truthfulness. One day, when he was sitting in the forest and meditating in the contemplation, suddenly a boar passed in front of him and disappeared behind the bushes. Close on the heels came a hunter with an arrow stretched out the taut string of the bow, ready to shoot. The hunter saw Rishi and he went to him and asked, "Have you seen the boar?" Rishi Satyapta, being a person never telling lies, was now thinking what to answer. Satyapta Rishi was now fixed in this situation. He was thinking that how to get out of the situation. He could not lie. At the same time, he did not want animal to be killed because of his disclosures about its hiding. He thought, if I tell the truth, the hunter will kill the boar, and if I do not tell the truth, the hunter's family may remain hungry today. After a thoughtful pause, Satyapta Rishi answered, my eyes have seen the boar, but they cannot speak, and my tongue can speak, but it had not seen the boar. The moment he finished saying this, he saw the boar coming out from behind the bushes. Then, to his amazement, the hunter and the boar turned into Lord Indra and Lord Vishnu. They said, dear, now we know you are so famous. Why you are so famous? Today you have proved that truth should be well-meaning. You not only speak the truth, but you also know the intricacies of truth. Intricacies means complications. While telling the truth, only a wise man like you can foresee its consequences and accordingly take the right decision. Both of them blessed the Rishi and left for the heavenly abode. So, dear children, I hope you enjoyed this story. We learn from the story about the truthfulness. Truth always triumphs. Truth always makes you feel good. Truth always takes you to the higher position. Thank you and have a nice day.